Granted, I never waited, so I don't know if you can get by just by not shooting her. But I normally shoot her.
It's kind of like the ending of Metal Gear Solid 3. It's like that too. I won't spoil that because I'm definitely going to play that at some point.
Mary.
Oh, I love Metal Gear Solid games.
Now we actually get to see what happened.
Yep.
Forgive
I told you that I wanted to die, James. And I wanted the pain to end.
Why doesn't she have a pillow? She has like her head just propped up in the air.
That's why I did it.
Like as if she had a pillow.
No. It's not true. You also said you didn't want to die.
She said both things?
Truth is, I hated you. I wanted you out of the way.
Oh, no. This part right here is just closure for him.
Yeah.
So he can get stuff off his chest that he wanted to say to Mary.
And why do you look so sad? Hurry. James.
Do they ever say what disease she has?
No.
She said they just say she has a disease. Okay.
That damn disease.
Go on with your life.
And live as a crazy person. Doesn't it talk?
I don't think so.
Oh, I thought it read it to you.
My restless dreams.
Oh, yeah.
Never mind.
That's what I thought.
Silent Hill. You promised you'd take
So,
me.
okay, this is the start of one of the endings, right?
Yep.
Okay. This is the ending that you automatically get the first time you play through it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Waiting for you.
Because you only can get the other endings if you play through it again, right? Is that how it works?
If I remember correctly, yes. But this is the one I normally get when I first play through it.
Wrapped in my cocoon.
So this is that letter that I think Laura kept talking about.
Yep.
Throughout the game.
Yeah, we finally get to see it.
I wish I could change that, but I can't. I feel so pathetic and ugly lying here, waiting for you.
Laying here? Really?
Every day, I stare up at the cracks in the ceiling. All I can think about is how unfair it all is.
So, I don't think they matched the dialogue to the text.
The doctor came today.
Because that completely went off the screen and she was still reading it.
Yeah.
Home for a short stay. It's not that I'm getting better. It's just that this may be my last chance. I think you know what I mean.
Getting a phone call?
Yep.
So, I'm glad to be coming home. I've missed you terribly. But I'm afraid, James. I'm afraid you don't really want me to come home. Whenever you come see me, I can tell how hard it is on you. I don't know if you hate me, or pity me, or maybe I just disgust you.
Probably all the above.
Probably.
I'm sorry about this. When I first knew that I was gonna die, I just didn't want to accept it.
Okay, Okay, now everything she's saying is completely off screen.
I struck out at everyone I love most. Especially you, James.
Wow, the text is the text going too fast?
That's why
I would assume that's what it is.
Yeah.
But I want you to know this, James. I'll always love you.
We're back on track.
Oh, good.
Even though our life together had to end like this.
Like, they could have matched this so much better.
Oh yeah.
I still wouldn't trade it for the world.
I mean, you could still have,
We had some wonderful years.
like, her struggling to talk and everything. But,
Yeah, but like they could have started it when the text was on the bottom of the screen. not
yeah,
halfway to the top.
that's what I'm saying. Like, they could have still had that dramatic effect.
Yeah.
But they messed up the text, too.
I told the nurse to give this to you.
Which
after I'm done.
almost takes you out of it, too. Because,
That means that
like, usually when they're subtitles, I usually read them at the same time that they're talking.
Yep.
But you can't do that most of the time at this part.
Yeah, like I
can't
don't see where she is
believe you
anymore.
Forget me. These last
Yep, there
few
she goes
years,
the text that she's about to read.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry for what I did to you. Did to us. You've given me so much. And I haven't been able to return a single thing. That's why I want you to live for yourself.
And I've never played through this with the original
Do what's best
voices, so I don't know
for
if
you.
that would make this part better.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about that. Because
It might
maybe
just
they...
be like the new voice acting.
Yeah, maybe they met... Okay. So maybe originally it was all mashed up. Because it's been a long time since I played the original one on the PS2.
Yep.
But then when they did the new voice acting, maybe because they did the new reading and stuff like that, and they didn't fix this part. So maybe that's why it's off.
Yeah, probably.
That makes sense.
But now we got Laura trotting through the graveyard. Silent Hill graveyard. With James, of all people. I thought she hated him.
Yeah. So does this mean that James is taking care of her now? Is that what that's supposed to mean? But she thinks he's a killer. That's what I don't understand with that part.
Yeah, like, it was one of Mary's, wishes to adopt Laura.
Mm-hmm.
Did James adopt Laura here? And if so, why is Laura with him? She was just complaining about how she hated him and he was a killer and all that.
Yeah. Because, I mean, I wouldn't want my adopted father. It turns out that he's a murderer.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd like that too much. But anyway, that's the end of Silent Hill 2. You got any final thoughts, James?
I love this game. This is probably, in my opinion, the best one in the series.
It's actually my favorite too.
And if you ever have a chance to play it, take it. The controls might be a little clunky at first, but that's because it was a PS2 game.
That's the thing with the controls, because especially if you're used to, like, because I went from Resident Evil to playing this, and I got used to the tank controls, which nobody likes anymore, by the way. Nobody likes tank controls. But, like, I got used to that, and then you play this, and this is how games should be controlled.
Yep.
So it feels really weird. But even though it's still, they are pretty clunky still.
Yep.
So. But overall, I really like the story to this game. Like, there's so much leading up to it. Like, you don't know exactly what's going on. Like, you know that James is here to find Mary, who's dead. So it's kind of like, what the hell is he doing here? This doesn't make sense.
Yeah, like, at first it makes no sense, and then after a while you get clues on what's happening in the story and everything.
Yeah. And I really
and
like
then, boom, it finally happens. You find out James killed Mary, and it's just like, oh my god, I killed somebody?
I really like that twist. It brings James more character development. Because
Yep.
before that, he didn't really have much character development. That's the one thing. They didn't give him much character development in the game.
At first, it kind of seemed like he was just a dude and he was just kind of there. They didn't really specify, like, what his crimes were to get him sent to Silent Hill or anything.
Well, that's the thing, because at the beginning of this game, you didn't really know. Because you thought that Silent Hill was just a town. And then you thought there was monsters there and everything. And you realize that actually everything is basically in his head.
Yep.
And that's what it's like for everybody else. Including Angela and...
Eddie.
I don't think Maria's actually real.
Maria, no.
I think she was a part of James's mind.
Yeah, she was a manifestation of Mary.
Yeah.
He couldn't come to the fact that he killed Mary, so he had to create somebody that looked like her to replace her.
Yeah, exactly.
So Mary is... That's why she's died so many times and came back.
Mm-hmm.
It's because she's all part of this nightmare.
Yeah, exactly. But I guess, like, he adopts Laura, but you don't really know what happens to him after that. Does he go on living his life as a normal person? Does he go to prison for murdering somebody? Does he just go crazy?
Nobody knows.
You don't know. It is kind of intriguing, because there is not another Silent Hill game that continues this story.
Because this story is just done and wrapped up now.
Yeah. But no, I really enjoy this game. This is my favorite Silent Hill game. It's the first one I ever played through. I really enjoy it. The only one that would come close would be Homecoming, but it's still... Homecoming isn't the greatest either.
I got 4 stars. It's not bad.
Oh, good.
Total damage, 1,046.
So 1 out of 4 endings, okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
20 saves, 3 hours.
You only defeated 7 enemies by shooting? I swear you shot more than that.
I thought so too.
Interesting.
Boat stage time, 2 minutes.
That does affect your rank, okay.
And then max boat speed, 2.13.
Max, why does it matter with speed?
I don't. I thought there was only 1 speed for
You
the boat.
used 193 items?
Yeah.
Jeez. Does that count, or does that just count the healing? It's like, I feel like if it counts like the bullets or anything else, that number should be a lot higher.
Yep. But I am not 100% sure on that one. If somebody knows in the comments, or leave a comment below, you know.
Yeah, because that's interesting. Because if it's just healing items, though, it should just say healing items. That's an interesting one.
And then at the very, under the riddle level, it shows what ending you got this run. Like, I got the ending leaving, or leave.
Do you think at some point in the future we should show off the other 3 endings? Or do you have to play through the whole game again in order to get another ending?
Well, we would have to... Well, some of them are like certain requirements you have to do.
Okay.
You know, kind of like in Silent Hill 1.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing with that.
Gotcha. But we will play the extra story to this, right?
Yep.
Because I don't think that's even that long, is it?
Not really.
But... I mean, we can leave that for later, much later, or whenever.
Yep.
Okay, I think we've went well over our time just talking about the game afterwards. Is there anything after this? I think this is the last screen, right? Oh, it's just save clear data. Okay.
Yep.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed our playthrough of Silent Hill 2.
I know I enjoyed it.
I did too. Is there anything that the viewers should be looking forward to after this? Any games that you're going to be playing next?
I'm either thinking about doing Silent Hill, jumping right into Silent Hill 1, or doing Devil May Cry 1.
Okay.
And if, you know... so I don't know what I'm doing yet. I'm going to have to decide. Like flip a coin or something, I don't know.
Well, you heard him first. Devil May Cry or Silent Hill.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, well, until next time, I'm Tim.
And I'm James.
And we're Second Player Fever, and we'll see you guys next time.